Hello, good people. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Mailula Pavalo, aka Pavalo Raiden. And if this is your first time tuning in, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, to comment, like, and share the video with your friends or anyone. Good people, today we are here to talk about the child's behavior, my good people. Children's behavior. Ha! Mm-hmm. Yes, we are here to talk about children behavior. Remember, in psychology, it it is said that young people learn things while they are still in their mother's womb. They don't learn things while they are already in this world. They learn most of the things while they are still in their mother's womb there. So, good people, it's very important to understand this. As you are a mother to a kid, if you are a father to a kid, know that those young people you are raising, or that young man, or that young lady you are raising there, they know and understand everything that they are doing or they are saying. But at the end of the day, you as their mother, you as their father, you are, it's more like they are a car, and then you are the one who is in control of the steering. You are the one who somewhere, somehow, you have to steer them into the right direction. Kids somewhere, they'll just do certain things and then wait for your reaction. Just hear me out. They will do certain things and wait for your reaction. If you are not saying anything about whatever it is that they are doing, if you are not saying anything, then to them it justifies that you are supporting whatever it is that they are doing. So, good people, if you have a kid and you see your kid insulting other people, you see your kid just maybe let's take it like this. Your kid is playing with other children, but all of a sudden you hear your kid saying one of the worst insults, insulting your neighbor's kid, or insulting his or her friends when they are playing there. Or sometimes she's just around in the yard playing. Then all of a sudden, there is an insult coming out of his or her mouth. And you, as the mother or you, as the father, you remain quiet about it. You ignore it as if you didn't hear anything. You are saying, no, this kid doesn't even know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what she doesn't know what she's talking about. No, she's just saying that, not knowing that you are teaching your kid that insults are okay. Not knowing that you are saying to your kid indirectly so that it is good to say bad words without any consequence. There won't be any consequences if they do that or if they say that. Now, they end up having verbal diarrhea. They just say whatever they want whenever they want. Sometimes when they do it, you are laughing. Hey, you know this one. Because to you it's funny. But they will do it. They will go to a point that they end up insulting you as the father, insulting you as the mother in front of your friends and family. Then now you start to panic, and you are trying to call them out. You're trying to say, hey, you cannot do that. Hey, maybe now you start to get angry, forgetting that you are the reason. You are the reason they ended up behaving like that. Because when you see something, there is this step. You see, you react. See something, react to it, take action, discipline the child if it is needed. Don't just look at something and say no. It's just a mistake. When you see this thing is not allowed, call them up. One mistake which most parents end up doing is this, is believing that disciplining their child is actually not loving them. But the truth is the opposite, is the other way around. Not disciplining your child, it's actually not loving them. Because you teach your kids morals from young age, knowing what is right to say, what is accepted, and what is not acceptable. There are certain things that are not acceptable, and you cannot tolerate them. Your kid is going around stealing things, then you are okay with it. You are not saying anything about it, because that's one trait. When you see such behaviors from a kid, especially of stealing, guys, that one is a very serious one. If your kid steals, please, my friend, please make sure that you address that as soon as possible. We'll try by all means to teach your kid, because if you wait until it is later, it will be very hard for you to make them stop doing that. So the moment you see that behavior, and when you see now that it goes overboard, that now you can no longer control it, it is also advised that if possible, seek professional help, because we don't want to see young people or your kid going to because sometimes when they steal at home, it is okay, but they will steal at other people's places. Then they will bend them in front of you, and you will cry. They will beat them. They will just cause you trauma. So when you see behavior, as soon as possible, act on them. Child behavior. And when I talk about disciplining your kids, I'm not actually talking about you stepping on your child's neck, trying to kill them, kicking them, beating them as if you are killing them. There are better discipline strategies which you can use. But your kid must know that if they did something wrong, you are going to discipline them. And you have to mean business. Say it like you mean it. You are visiting your family, your friends with your kids. Then they are busy in the house, running around in the house, jumping on the sofas or the couches. And you as the mother, or you as the father, you're not saying anything about that. Instead, you're saying, hey, you must also leave the other one to play. Give them time to also play. Play where? On the sofas, on the couches. The moment you see that these kids, now they are naughty, call them out, discipline them, tell them that, what you are doing now is wrong. And you know very well what's going to happen. You know very well. If they continue, discipline them. Because kids, young people, they are very good at crossing boundaries. When you say, don't do this, they end up doing it. So they must know there is a consequence for them. So that you teach them that it's okay. And when they do good now, praise them. Wow, well done. Wow. That's when now you need to teach your kids that doing good things is what you love. You love good things. You praise the good thing and you address the bad ones as soon as you see them. Any bad behaviors, you're on them like that. I've seen it where discipline was missed also in my family. And when I look at those kids now, I'll be like, that's the results we have. Because when you are saying, oh no, you cannot do this, what no, Salaman, no, he's still young, she's still young, those kind of things, then look at what happened now. So, good people, this is my advice to you. When your kid shows some signs of or just throwing tantrums, some kids, they will just, let's say you are with your kid and he's just doing this kind of for no, then you ask them, then you lift them up. Then when you are trying to put them there, you lift them up. So what are you doing? Actually, you are saying to your kid, when you are doing that, then I am going to lift you up. Then, because now they want to control you, they want you to do what they want you to do. So, in some instances, you'll be busy there, then they start doing that. These kids, they are very smarter than we think in most cases. They will just do it intentionally so and start doing those things. They see that, mommy is very, very busy today. She's preparing food for us. But then she starts, like that. Then you leave everything. You are trying to attend them. Then you end up not being able to continue with whatever you are doing there because your kid is just doing that, and you know very well that when they do that, then you have to pick them up. Then to them it says that, okay, next time if I want my mom to lift me up, if I want my mom to, I'll just do like this. Let's make sure that we teach these young people the right ways of doing things. When they are doing wrong things, we address them, we talk to them and tell them this is not okay. If you keep doing that, you know what's going to happen? You will sit there for 10 minutes and I will not talk to you. If they continue doing like that, you put them there. You are not talking to them. Then later on, you ask them, they need to learn to say, I'm sorry. You can't believe that. Do you know how many people cannot simply say sorry simply like that? I'm sorry. Because they were not taught to say sorry. They don't know what, when we say something is wrong, is. Even if they are rude to somebody, saying sorry to them means it was not taught. You cannot say sorry. Because some of us, sometimes even as a mother or as a father to a kid, they cannot even say sorry for certain things. Sometimes as a mom, you can do something bad to a kid, then you fail to say, I'm sorry for doing that, and just hug your baby. Then that's where now we end up teaching the kids to be people who we don't want them to be. So, one thing I will also advise is that whatever it is or the way that you want your kids to behave like, you also must also behave like that. If you want your kid to be generous, be generous. To be respectful to others, you know. Live in a manner that you want your kids to live like. Because kids, they are good copies of what it is that we do as parents. You know, if you are a parent, you are doing certain things, they will act it out when they are out there. If your family is the one where they just insult one another and it's okay, even when they are out there playing with other kids, they will do the same thing. If you are beating your wife, your girlfriend in front of your kid, when they are playing out there, he or she will do the same thing. And don't be surprised. You taught them. So good people. I hope you learned something from this child behavior. Today I was into psychology. Um, so I felt like, let me talk about this issue, good people. Thank you.